It's your girl Bob the Healer. I'm back with another amazing video. Today we are talking psychic predictions. Okay, your girl is going to prophesy, predict some things that are going to be happening in your life. If you don't know, go ahead and already follow and subscribe. Okay, honey. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Yes, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you follow me. Okay, make sure you're sharing this video as well. Okay, honey. All right. Let's get into it. Today I'm going to be using a deck that I haven't been using for a really long time. So I'm excited to see what predictions we get for each zodiac sign. I will have each zodiac sign linked below, okay, for those of you who are following on YouTube. And for those of you who are live with me on Instagram, just go ahead and scroll and you will get to your zodiac sign, okay? And if not, you can go ahead and click the link in my bio. It'll take you right to my YouTube. For those of you who are on YouTube, make sure you're following me on Instagram, where I serve up exclusive content that is free and will help you navigate through the energies to elevate your inner chi. All right, let's get started. First, we're going to start with Scorpio. Scorpios, my Scorpios. What psychic predictions are coming for Scorpios? I mean, ooh, that was quick, man. Six of Spears reverse. Okay, Scorpios. Listen, I think I said this in my Scorpio reading. Some of you might be coming from my Scorpio reading or the Mysteries of Scorpio video. If not, go check that out on my YouTube. It really dives into understanding Scorpios, their energy and how to navigate through the mysteries of Scorpio season. But this is one thing I was talking about, where I was saying that Scorpios have a tendency to all year long be like literally not plotting, but just kind of plotting. Scorpio, you be plotting. You've been paying attention, taking notes. You know, you told the people that you trust all your insights and your downloads. But honey, you haven't been recognized like you should. Okay? You have not been recognized all year. For like the last 6 months, people have been sleeping on you, Scorpio. Honey, hi Dylan, welcome in. Okay, they've been sleeping on you, Scorpio. You ain't been getting the respect that you deserve, okay? From my Scorpio women, that people ain't been treating you like the queen that you are, honey, okay? Listen. Okay, this could be a masculine that you've been dealing with, okay? Or this could be a coworker. This could just be someone that's in your vicinity with this energy that has been very short with you, okay? They've been very short with you. They've kind of been like trying to one-up you and things, okay? They've been trying to just be smarter than you. But here's the thing. The thing about the Knight of Swords is he's not very smart, okay? It's people that you've been having around that you've probably been keeping secrets from, that you've been plotting on, that you've been paying attention to, okay? I'm getting a storyline. Okay, there's two storylines. There's a storyline of Scorpio that's in a relationship with the masculine who's maybe younger than them or is not as smart as you. Scorpio women who are dating a younger masculine man and they haven't been as smart as you. That's what I'm getting, that they've been trying to outsmart you, but it's not working. And they're going to recognize some of the things that you did. This is also, I'm talking to a Scorpio mother here. Okay, you could have a son, all right? And you've been having issues with your son all year long, okay? This dude been trying everything to just piss you off. Oh, I'm picking up on somebody that I love as a family member. Okay, they've been doing things to try to like outsmart you, but they're not that smart. And they recognize that they're not that smart. Okay, they recognize all year long you've been trying to tell them things about themselves, or you've just been clocking them. Okay, and now this is going back to all Scorpios. Okay, this is how the energy works for me. Sometimes we get little stories, and there's a lot of people watching, right? So for the Scorpios, point blank period, you've been having this storyline of people sleeping on you. From your kids to your coworkers, shit, everybody has not really been paying attention to your worth and your value. And other people have been trying to outsmart you. okay? Specifically a masculine energy that is appearing a little younger than you or just immature than you, okay? And this person has been trying to work around you. They've been trying to outsmart you. That's all I keep hearing. And it's not working, okay? If anything, you're going to be seeing, this is your psychic prediction, you're going to be seeing them come back around and recognize you for who you really have been, okay? But by this time, you don't even need the recognition. By this time, Scorpio, you've healed past that rejection. You've healed past that trauma and disrespect because they tried to play you out your position, Scorpio. And if you wasn't so intuitive, you would have believed them. Okay? But here's the thing. You're going to start to see very quickly, maybe in the next 6 days, in the next 6 days or 6 hours, you're going to start to see this person come in very quickly, acknowledging that they tried to outsmart you, and acknowledging that, you know, you just provide this structure that they can't walk away from. Okay? It's something that you do, Scorpio. It's the way that you're intuitive. Okay? It's the way that you can sit in the background and know that everything's about to fall apart, and you warned people. And they didn't want to listen. Yeah, okay. This, like I said, this is I'm picking up on a mother and a son, and you know, you told your son, like, look, don't go off to the little adventure that you finna go on or whatever you finna do, because it's gonna backfire, and you're gonna end up having to come home and, yeah, maybe your child tried to go off to college, to a school that was too expensive, or, you know, they just disobeyed your leadership, or they didn't really recognize you as a good mother or a good parent. I'm really channeling Scorpio women, and I'm gonna get to Scorpio men soon. Either way, this dynamics, or this could be a boss or a coworker that really didn't value you for what you could truly bring to the collective or to the business, and now they're recognizing they cannot replace you, Scorpio. What you bring is structure and stability to the atmosphere, and whatever atmosphere you're in. And your quiet poisonous is so admirable. Your quiet poisonous is so admirable. You sit in, you know, you're there for people when things go wrong, but you could have avoided it if you would just listen to the Scorpio. For the cross watchers watching, you could have just avoided it if you listened to the Scorpio. But anyways, for Scorpio men, I feel like you could have been dealing with a counterpart. This is definitely Scorpios. You're dealing with issues in your relationships, your relationship dynamics right now. As you clicked on this video, relationships dynamics are a big thing for you, and it's really about an imbalance. And so for my Scorpio man, I feel like, you know, you move too quick when it comes to women. You move on too quickly when it comes to women, or when it comes to your spouse, whoever you're dating. Okay, you could be a man who's interested in a man who also has feminine energy, but either way. And that could have been the issue, Scorpio. The issue could have been to the Scorpio men who are gay and in the closet. You could have not wanted to recognize your spouse or your partner to everyone. And this put them in a low vibrating energy, okay? They felt rejected by you, Scorpio. And you just kind of moved on and act like nothing happened, not recognizing that either A, you still have money tied up with them, or B, you know, they provide you a sense of structure and stability that you can't find anywhere. And you've tried, honey. You've tried to go look somewhere else, but you couldn't find it. Okay? And I say this for the Scorpio men because the masculine energy is very much flighty. Okay? Background noises, thank you, Spirit. Spirit always likes to add sound effects to my readings. But I will just say that for Scorpios, you're really working on being appreciated and appreciating those who have really shown up for you. Your prediction is that, you know, if you're leaving someone, okay, and you're in a relationship, think twice before you do that. And if you're the person that's being left, or your advice is you're not being Scorpio, if you're in the shadow, people are going to be recognizing you really soon, okay? Really soon. You're going to go from being in the shadow to being in the public eye. And for those of the Scorpios who were telling people, I told you, you're not even going to have to say that, because these people are going to come back and be like, you told me. You definitely told me. But by this time, Scorpio, you're on to something new. Okay? Listen, by this time, honey, you've leveled up. Okay, by this time, that's old news. Okay, so yeah, I'm giving you this prediction, but by the time that they come, you'll be like, Bob the Hill already told me, honey. Bob the Hill already told me. Okay, all right, moving on. Ooh. Sagittarius. What psychic prediction is coming for Sagittarius? Oh, I'm getting intuition to split the deck. Cut the deck. Cut the check. Ooh, Sagittarius, you may be getting a check. A long-awaited check that you've been waiting for. What is this? Yes, you have been waiting for it, honey. Okay? You have been waiting for it. This could be something that was owed from like an institution or a divorce or something that was from the past. Okay? Baby, this is a psychic reading. Okay? Pay attention to the room. So, Sagittarius, you could be broke right now while you're watching this video. Or your pockets ain't where they're supposed to be. You waiting on a check, honey? You're waiting on a check, yes. And it's on its way to you, and it could be long awaited. Like, you know, maybe there's some issues with, or some fraudulent things going around with your money or something, but that's going to be clearing up. So don't worry about that. Okay, any other messages? Okay, Sagittarius, my prediction is that you're going to be single. Yes, for those of my Sagittariuses, for those of you who are getting a lump sum, it could be a divorce that you're literally walking away from, and you got a huge allotment that they tried to stop, or there was like an issue, or there was a delay in the divorce. You could also just be spending a lot of alone time in the future. Yes, Bubby. You could also be dating a Virgo. Hi, baby. But you are going within, so you need to spend a lot more time alone. And if this has to do with your money too, I feel like you in relationships is always something. Like maybe you had a girls trip planned or a vacation or something, and you know people owed you money from that vacation and they never paid you back, and finally they're coming back. This could be a Virgo. But either way, you're just like learning your lessons from these experiences, and you're like, look, I'm just gonna take some me time. And so my prediction for you Sagittarius is inner quiet time for you to really dig deep into yourself. Some more money coming in for you. Okay, baby, I can't make it up. Some money's coming in for you that you've been long awaited for. All right, and that's your psychic prediction. Comment below when it happens, and book a reading when you get that check, honey. All right, who are we on? Only if it resonates. I don't need your money if it does not resonate, okay? I don't need your money, all right, if you are not my type of client. I do not accept all readings, okay? Not all money is good money, okay? Not all money is my money, okay? But the right money in the righteous spirit is my money, okay? All right, moving on. Capricorn. And that's what I'm finna tell you, okay, Capricorn? Listen, every message is a message, honey. Every message is a message. Okay, Capricorn, not all money is good money. And that be your problem, is that you be ready to take a check from somebody that will take your life in the next second. Okay? Check on the Capricorn celebrities that done sign some of these RDA, RCA. RCA, is that a thing? Is that a record label or something? Check on these artists. Okay. Predictions for Capricorns. Ooh. Capricorns, you're indecisive right now, okay? Or you could be, you're walking into a time where you want to see your dreams come to fruition. Yes, you want to see your dreams come to fruition. And when you are in indecisive mode, it slows you down from momentum. Okay? The next couple weeks you could be questioning if you want to travel back home or if you want to go somewhere else. Okay? You could be deciding between two options, two people. Okay? And you're just feeling really stuck, right? And I like to say all the time, if you're stuck between two options, they're probably not the one. Okay? And that's what Spirit is telling you. You need to follow your hope. What option gives you hope? What option gives, because I'm not going to make the decision for you, honey. It's really you. Your intuition knows. Okay? One of my favorite books is The Alchemist. And, I actually played, fun fact, I loved acting growing up as a kid. That was one of my favorite things to do was acting, and I was quite good at it until I realized actors are wearing a mask, and I only wanted to act like as myself. But anywho, this brings me to the point. I had to act as a psychic in the play of the book. And in the line, she says that, and I would definitely highly recommend checking out that book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Paulo Coelho. She says the famous line of, the language of dreams only you can interpret. And I think as a psychic, I don't like psychics that want to tell other psychics what the hell to do. Like, we all have free will. That is something that God has given us, right? And so do it as you please. But I will say to you, just as the mystics said in the book, this is the language that only you speak, honey. This decision only you can choose, Capricorn. And you have to make that decision from a place of intuition, from a place of hope, from a place of faith, okay? This is the star card, okay? And at this place, and if you know, Spirit is telling me not to mention the deck, but I will put it in the comment section because I don't want people to get distracted from the message. And, Spirit knows a bunch of different things that I don't know, right? And that's why, A, you should listen to Spirit, and B, I'm not mentioning the name of the deck, okay? Because I may not know, but Spirit knows, okay? And so that's my advice to you, Capricorn. You may not know, but Spirit knows. And if you pray about it and you ask Spirit what decision you should make, it's going to be so clear to you, okay, that it came from God, okay? And then there's no more hesitation. A lot of the times we don't step out on faith because we have none. I said a lot of the times we don't step out on faith is because we don't have none. And Capricorn, when you step out on faith and you trust Spirit, good things are coming to you, okay? And not just today, but every day, okay? And not just for you, but for your future use, okay? And not for just your future use, but for your kids, okay? So focus on your choice 10 years down the line from now and not just 2 days from now, okay? All right, and in 2 days, you're going to have to make that decision, Capricorn, so you might need to start planning right now. Okay, moving on. Aquarius. What psychic predictions for Aquarius? Ooh. Okay. Aquarius, somebody wants your money, honey. And it might be a Capricorn or a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius. Or you, Aquarius, could just be embodying this energy, okay? You are feeling very confident, okay, about your position in life right now, and where you're going, but don't get too confident, okay? Find stability and structure, okay? Aquarius, for the next 3 months, I want you to really get your finances in order. I want you to really get your money together. Yes, Jesus does love me, and he loves you too. Thank you, baby. Okay, I want you to get your finances in order. I want you to get your relationship with Jesus in order, with Spirit in order. Okay, whoever that you pray to, I want you to get your spirit right. Okay, I want it to get right. I want you to get restructured, because if you don't, there will be repercussions, Aquarius, and I'm serious. The end of the year is not really, your birthday season is coming up, right? And so after Sagittarius, after Scorpio season, you should be preparing to rest. Okay, so really for like the next 3 weeks, you need to be getting your ducks in order for your next cycle, which is your birth cycle again, okay? Because when Aquarius season begins, that's really when our own astrological years really begin. Our own, new year begins. It's not when they say July 1st or January 1st. It's really the day of your birthday. Your whole cycle starts over and you start to go through this whole planetary movement. So anyways, before you can get to that place, I feel like you're being a little arrogant. No, you are being arrogant. And I think confidence is great, but you're going to find yourself broke by the end of the year. Okay? That's why I'm saying get your finances in order, organize, account every single penny, and start, I feel like Aquariuses are so distracted right now. They're distracted by so many different things that they're forgetting to look over their bank statements. And so I really think you need to look over your bank statements because you could be missing out on some things. Brady, thank you for your compliment, but this is not about you. Read the room. Okay? I am doing a reading for the collective. There are hundreds of people watching these readings, okay? And I am channeling, I'm effortlessly, flawlessly, okay, logically channeling these readings so that I can give it to you in the easiest digestible format, okay? And you want to talk about my hair? Thank you. Read the room. And you're confused because you want to be. Honey, you're confused because you want to be. Okay, Aquarius, you're confused about what's happening in your finances because you want to be. Bob the Healer told you, and you're too busy worried about how things look. Okay, you're distracted. Aquarius, you're distracted. Okay, and don't let Brady, whatever his name is, be on here distracting you from your message. Get your ducks in order. Get your finances in order. Get your home in order. Get your structure in order, because in the next 3 months, you don't want your birthday to be surrounded around your finances. Okay? And the fact that you missed the message and you missed going over your bank statement. So that's my prediction, is that Aquarius, you need to get your money right. Okay? I don't like bad predictions. So get your money right or else. All right? Or you're going to have to borrow money, and we know you don't like having to ask for money. Okay? You do not have to, and you don't like waiting on people. Because that's the thing, Aquarius. When money comes into the play, power dynamics come into the play. All right. Moving on. Pisces. Thank you, Brady. Drop your zodiac sign, honey. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Baby, I'm really a spiritual mother, okay? Have you noticed? All right. Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, I've been predicting this for a minute now, okay? Yeah, honey, I've been predicting this for a minute now, okay? Pisces, I really feel like you need to focus on self-love. Okay, that's my prediction. For the Pisces that are in relationships and things have been rocky, you will experience a breakup. There's no way to put it, okay? There's no love here, and there's no love lost, okay? There's some things that are going to be revealed in the next couple months, maybe for the rest of the year, that you're going to see that are off-standish for you, that have you put off by your partner. Your partner could be secretly married, okay? Your partner could be secretly married, or they could be abstaining from having sex, okay? And I say that because we have the Hierophant card here. Okay, for those of my Pisces who are watching that do tarot themselves and want to know what cards I'm pulling. Because you're so surprised that my prediction is going to be accurate. Honey, I'm psychic. Okay. You could have been in a relationship for maybe 2 months, 2 years. And, things have been being revealed in them. Okay. I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you. And if you're not, then it doesn't apply to you, honey. Okay. If it's not, then you need to go work on the commitment. Okay? If you're not someone who wants to break up with your partner, then you need to go work on the commitment right now. Okay? Get off this video and go work on your commitment, because there's some things that you haven't been paying attention to. And maybe your partner is the one that's about to X you. Okay? Maybe your partner has been looking at you like, dang, okay, you're unloving, you're unemotional, you're unavailable. Okay? And if not, Pisces, this is how you're feeling about the relationship that you're in, maybe your marriage. Maybe you married someone who cloaked themselves as somebody else. Honey, I have a whole storyline of a woman pretending to be something that they're not, marrying you, and then totally shifting like a shapeshifter. Okay? Pisces, you could be married to a shapeshifter. Someone who changes when they get around the family, and then when they get around you, they're a whole other person. Okay? You could be breaking up with this individual. You could be seeking a divorce. You could be, and right now things are just, there's no love. Like I said, there's no love lost. Okay? Maybe it's amicable. Maybe both of you want a divorce. Maybe both of you are like, this ain't working out. There's no love here. Either way, the focus is to focus on thyself. It's to give the love to yourself, Pisces. Okay? So for my prediction is that you could be experiencing a breakup or a breakthrough. And this breakthrough is leading you back to the best love that you could ever receive outside of agape love. And that is self-love. Okay? And your higher self is choosing to love you. Okay? And if that means that you have to be, by yourself, that does not mean that you are lonely. Okay? That means you just got to be cutthroat a little bit, honey. Okay? Cut them off like a Leo, honey. Cut them off like a Leo. You might be dating a Leo, honey. Cut them off like a Leo, though. A Leo, honey, will be like, oh, I don't like this, I'm out. You could also be dating a Taurus. Okay? But yeah, a Leo will be like, oh, we peep, we see, and we exit. And if you're dating a Leo, they peeping, they see, and they're on their way out the door, honey. Okay? They're on the way out the door. They see the schemes you've been pulling, the manipulation tactics, the emotional manipulation, honey. Yeah, they see that you really don't love them, that you be having people on the side and things. You know, Pisces. Like I said, Bob Hiller's not the person to tell you, okay? And you're lying if you say I'm not, okay? Because believe me or not, I'm psychic, okay? And at some point, I'm just going to have to stop saying that. But I say it as a forewarning to you guys so you understand I'm the real deal. Okay? I'm the real deal, honey. I'm the chosen one, honey. I really am. God really chose me. I didn't choose these gifts. Honey, I didn't wake up and say, I want to be psychic. Psychic Sean. Psychic Bob the Healer. No. I was 4 years old when I got my first download. And it came from a dead relative, okay? I was the kid that was getting communion before I was even supposed to be getting communion, and I didn't choose it, okay? They gave it to me, okay? I was chosen to sit in this position. I was chosen to have these psychic prophecies. I was chosen, okay? So if you are having problems with my gifts, clock me, honey. Test my spiritual gangster. I promise you. You don't want to go to war with God over me. You really don't. Okay, moving on. Aries. What psychic predictions are coming? Ooh, I'm telling you, they're coming out fast. Aries, you're getting a job. And you're getting a job that's really going to help your family. You could also have a job. You could be a business owner. And you're just really doing well. Okay? You're financially doing well. Okay? You are walking away from contracts that no longer serve you. Okay? You could have some people that were trying to pull the wool over your eyes, Aries, in your business dealings. And you skated up out of that. Okay? You could have hired someone to run your business or help run your business, and they just fucked it up, okay? They tried to fuck it up, or they tried to get you to overpay for them, and they weren't qualified, okay? Or they tried to rush it, or they tried to procrastinate. One of the two, they were trying to skim you on the money, honey, okay? Either they were trying to rush you so they could get their money, or they were trying to slow it down so they could get more money from you. Either way, Aries, you clocked it, you peeped it, and don't question your intuition when it comes to downloads around your career anymore. Okay, so it's very clear for Aries, you guys are going to be getting a lot of, like maybe a lump sum of money. An investment may come through, an investment portfolio may be increasing, or someone else's may be declining and you're benefiting from it. You could be getting a new job, a new position of power, prestige. Okay, and if you, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or you could be meeting someone, like you could be dating someone, Aries, who in the near future, not the near future, I'm lying, y'all. Aries, this could be years from now or in a year. year time frame, because Pentacles are never months or days or seconds or hours. They're always the longest form of time. But I don't really believe in tarot and time. I think divine timing is a real thing. Come here. I think divine timing is a real thing, and God knows. And sometimes we can derail the path if we don't listen to spirit, if we're not obedient. But anyways, I am predicting that Aries will be getting a major come up financially that will change the trajectory of their legacy, as well as either marrying someone or being this person. Okay? You could marry someone that is financially affluent. Okay? We're talking 2 million up. Okay? Someone who has really good finances. They're really good with taking care of their finances, and they're really good at like saving and long-term planning. And this individual is someone that you could be getting courted by for years from now. But it comes after this period of like being tested, right? Because Aries, like I said, you've been tested in your career with cheapskates or people who try to like get one over on you. Okay? And this could be the same with dating. Like maybe you've had a lot of false men who portrayed to be the King of Pentacles, who portrayed to have it all, who portrayed to be interested in the family dynamics, or you know, the dichotomy of it all. You know, like they had the look, but they weren't really who they said they were. And that's what you'll notice about the King of Pentacles. It's not the King of Swords and the King of Wands, honey. They're gonna show up with the fastest energy. They're gonna show up with that energy of like, look at me, I'm hot, I'm sexy, marry me. But the King of Pentacles is the slow person. Like you got, not necessarily slow, that's not what I'm saying. But like he or she, whoever's in this energy, is always thinking long term. You're not gonna see the energy from them for years. Like I said, like for years, you could be dating someone and you know, maybe it was just platonic, but now years later, you're seeing this has always been my husband. This has always been the person that I was supposed to be with, right? This could be a Taurus, this could be a Virgo, this could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it could be someone that's very grounded. Or, you know, maybe you met them in their childhood when they were a Page of Pentacles, right? When they were young and dumb and they were reckless with their money, but they always had it. Or maybe they came from a legacy of financial affluence in their family, but they didn't get it until they became of age. Like they could have like a trust fund or be a trust fund kid or something. But either way, Aries, I'm predicting that you are going to be marrying someone with affluence, or you yourself is going to be affluent. Either way, money is coming to you. Okay, and it's not quickly, it's coming long term. Like, you know, over years, you're going to see, you know, everything just kind of fit in your legacy for your family, because the King of Pentacles is a father. Okay, so if you're a father, you know, an Aries father, things are changing, honey. Things are changing. Blessings are pouring in. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about receiving financial blessings or just a turning of a wheel. So, you know, when you get this prediction, hit my line, okay? The Knight of Wands, which is the Knight of Spears in this is a battle. So you can have multiple people, Aries, fighting for your attention, okay? Multiple job opportunities. But like I was just saying, you know, and this is a knight. This is not a king, okay? Knights are always prepared to fight. They're always, and this is the Knight of Wands. So it's a quick night, right? And it's a hot, sexy night. So you might find some hot, sexy opportunities in your career, but they won't last long, okay? You might find a partner or a woman or a man that's interested in you and they look good and they sound great, but over time you will see that they don't last long, pun intended, okay? The King of Pentacles, honey, he lasts all night, okay? And into the next day, honey, okay? And he's about his business, okay? The Knight of Wands, not so much. He's about creativity. He's about exploring. He's about the fun, the adventure. So you're not going to be able to keep this man down for a legacy, or this woman down for a legacy, whoever you're dating, okay? Or this job. So if it's a job, you know, it may come in quickly, but you may be ready to run from it as soon as you get it. But the King of Pentacles is something that, you know, maybe you could do at home. Maybe it's something that you can see long-term effects, like you have enough money to save and give to your kids, invest in a 401k. Maybe this comes with better benefits. Okay, so Aries, hold out for what you really want, is what I'm hearing, because you're going to get it. Okay? All right. In things of love and career. And the stability of your house. Like King of Pentacles has a home, honey. He has a house. You don't got no apartment. All right. Moving on. Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. Taurus, we're experiencing heartbreak. Okay? We're experiencing a lot of mental angst and anxiety. Okay? All right. And really, it's self-imprisonment. That's the thing, Taurus. You don't really want to work on yourself. It's like you know you're in pain. Taurus, you could be physically dealing with heart problems. Yes, that's my prediction, is that you're having heartburn on the low level. On the high level, there could be a heart murmur that you need to go get checked out. You could be having health issues, piercing in the sides. Okay, there's multiple things I'm getting for Tauruses, okay? The first thing is betrayal, Taurus. Taurus, I'm getting the story of Jesus, okay? And the piercing of the sides and the nails and the hands. And like Jesus was betrayed by Judas, we know this. But he was also betrayed by other people, you know, who followed him and swore they would never, you know, deny him. And I think what is bothering you, Taurus, is a lot of people are not showing up for you. A lot of people that you know, expected to be in your corner denied you. Okay, a lot of people you expected to show up for you weren't there for you. And it's breaking your heart. It truly is. You're really heartbroken about it. You're really heartbroken about it. And I wish I could say better things for you, Taurus, but it feels like you don't want to get out of this energy. It feels like you're reveling in this energy. So, Taurus, I predict that, you know, you could be experiencing some sleepless nights and, you know, not a little depression, unfortunately. And if you want to get out of the energy, I'm just going to tell you, you can. That's it. You can make the active choice to remove yourself from that energy and remove your energy from that vortex of loneliness, sadness, depression, and rejection. You can, okay? But you don't want to. And I would say that there's a time for mourning and there's a time for grieving, but I feel like you could be grieving for like the next 3 days to the next 2 months. Like, yeah. 2 months of grieving, at some point you're going to have to walk away from it. At some point, Spirit wants to give you something better. Something way better, honey. Way better. Whatever it is you're crying over, you're not even going to want by the time that Spirit gives you this new thing. Okay? And I'm thinking marriage, legacy, okay? If you're crying over spilled milk, honey, Spirit is coming in with a carton full of milk, okay? A carton full of champagne. Forget a milk, honey. Okay, a carton full of luxurious things. But you're too busy crying about what you lost. Well, you really need to move on. You need to move forward, Taurus. You need to move forward because at some point, the only person that's looking foolish is you. The only person that's looking confused is you. You really need to regain confidence in yourself, okay? Rejection is just God's protection, honey. Did you not know that? Honey, rejection is just God's protection. You have to know that. All right. Cancer. No, Geminis. My prediction for Geminis. Geminis. Some things are coming out about you, Gemini. And it's not like you were trying to hide it. It's just nobody was really paying attention. You could be also dealing with a Sagittarius. You're feeling indecisive about what to do. Okay, here's a storyline that I'm getting downloaded. Okay, there's a friend of yours, Gemini, that you've been having issues with, okay? You feel like they put you in a box or iced you or ghosted you. This could also be a friend friends with benefits. When the story applies, let it apply, okay? Either way, shit, you could be talking about me. This could be, if you're one of my relatives and you're watching this, I know who you are, but I'm not going to say your name. Either way, I don't know what story is about to unfold, so don't get mad at me. All right, I don't know how the story's going to unfold. All right, yeah, I'm hitting it, okay? So, Gemini, you feel like this person iced you out. You feel like this person ghosted you, discarded you, betrayed you. I'm not going to say betrayed you because I don't think you feel really slighted. You don't have the Ten of Swords here. We have the Eight of Swords. So it's really all in your head. Okay, you may have felt intuitively, or not necessarily intuitively because these are swords. You just thought, bro, Gemini, you be having all these. Listen, you feeling like people, friends in the industry, okay, for my celebrities, Kanye, you're feeling like certain people around you, you don't know how to move around them. Okay, you don't know how to move around them, you don't know how to talk to them, but you want to get out of this imprisonment. Okay, you want to get out of this box. Okay, they might have cloned Kanye, honey. They might have put Kanye in a box, honey, and said, you can't talk. Okay, so my Geminis are feeling indecisive. They're feeling like they don't really know what to say to bring harmony back into these friendships. But they, underneath that, are still feeling the love. Okay, they're feeling the love and they want to offer it. But here's the thing, Gemini. You need to really get to the root of why you're still bothered. You're jealous. Yes. Kendrick, you're jealous. Ooh. Child. Kendrick, you're jealous. Yes. Kendrick is jealous of Drake and the success that he's had, and he's tired of being in his shadow. I think there's going to be some things that come out about Kendrick on things he said in the past about Drake that's going to make him look a little suspicious. And yeah, okay. Anyways, I really don't like channeling celebrity things because I don't purposely like to channel celebrities, but you know, I do believe celebrities are watching my readings. I do. And eventually they will book a reading and stop hiding. Anyways, that's work that Gemini needs to do. Gemini, when you get jealous of someone, you try to get their attention by either icing them out or starting drama. And it may not be drama. You may just like bring up some old shit or rehash the past. Like, well, remember that time you did? Okay. And it's really because you lack accountability, Gemini. All Geminis I'm talking to, even the ones I love, you lack accountability, and that be the problem. I wish I could see what my dog is doing. He's dying for my attention right now. Come on. No. There's a certain aura that I give off when I do readings that my dog automatically tells me. It's like, you're radiant, you're beautiful, I want your attention. That happens to me a lot, but especially when I do readings, and that's why I have to be very careful about the type of clients that I deal with. Bubby, no. I'm telling y'all, I put these cards down, he gonna go and act like I don't exist. As soon as I pick these cards up, and that's another thing about you, Gemini. Back to the reading. Okay? And that may be your problem with me personally, is that you're obsessed with me. As soon as I pick up these cards, you be, what is Bob Hiller doing? Oh, did she post a video? Oh, yeah, I know. Bobby knowing. Anyways, so here's the storyline. You've got a group of friends. There's been, this could be a group of 3 to 5 friends, or maybe there was an issue with, like, you're in the midst, you're in between, because Geminis love to find themselves in between some shit. Gemini's in between these two friends, or these two entities, two individuals, and they're trying to figure out, okay, well, this person, I don't really trust because I just know not to trust them. And this is the person we had a falling out, so I really don't know whose side I should really be on, okay? And reality, Gemini, you need to just stay out the mess, offer forgiveness, peace, and allow these issues to go away, because the 5 of Wands is petty. Whatever it is you're dealing with right now that you are facing is petty, and you really just need to get over it as bluntly as possible. And this person did this and she said that. Okay, Gemini, what did you do? That'd be the problem. Like I said, you lack accountability. I'm just be channeling. I'm not even here, okay? This is just a vehicle for God, okay? And God is telling you right now, you need some accountability. And stop blaming all your problems on your friends, your family members, and the people around you. And start having accountability for your jealousy, your envy, and your lack of accountability. All right, Gemini? So if you don't do that, you're going to find yourself isolated. That's what I'm predicting. There's 2 paths, right? And because you're so indecisive about it, who knows if you'll choose one. But the 2 paths are let the drama go, open up and offer forgiveness either to that person or walk in and receive forgiveness from that person because they will forgive you, or continue to be mad and isolate yourself. Because what you'll notice is that that person wasn't the problem, Gemini. You were. Okay? And you'll start to see that all your relationships are like people will slowly ghost you because it's like, I don't want to deal with someone who lacks accountability and lacks self-awareness. You'll see it, Gemini. I'm telling you. This is a prediction reading. Pretty accurate. All right, moving on. Ooh, there's a little more message, Gemini. Two of Swords again. You still don't know what decision to choose. Okay, in this card, in the show, she is trying to learn her intuition and without being able to have sight. Stop trying to do what looks good, Gemini, and do what you intuitively know. Not what you're thinking, what you intuitively know. Intuition is beyond the rational. Intuition is beyond the rational. Okay? Moving on. Cancers. My predictions for Cancers. Try the Moon card. I'm just saying everybody's here. Okay. Yep, I called it. That's why I didn't show the Moon card. This is okay. I've been saying this for Cancers for a really, really long time. That a lot of Cancers that are in relationships with someone that's not their soulmate, and this is going to be ending pretty soon. Okay, it's going to end, and usually, and if you're dating a Scorpio, you'll probably end up divorced, or you'll end up divorced, and you'll end up with more of the money. Like there's going to be an imbalance in the divorce. And for those of you who are like myself with like Cancer placement, you're walking out of a past relationship that really transformed you. Yes, it tried to kill you. Some of you physically, and some of you like spiritually, it tried to kill your faith. It tried to kill your spirit, honey, okay? What you believed in, okay? Marriage, love, relationships, all these things were just like, nah. This person took it. You could have been dating a Sagittarius, okay? Or Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper, okay? Bobby knowing. And, you know, you're walking away from that situation. You definitely are. Mainly because this person is not spiritually yoked for you. Like I said, this is not your soulmate. This person, you know, would interrupt your time with God. They would interrupt your belief systems. They constantly made you question what you believed in because they didn't have belief. And I would honestly like to say this because Spirit has allowed me to say it. They were dumb as a box of rocks. They were not smart. This individual was not intelligent. They weren't researched, okay? They would say things and you'd be like, where did you get that from? I don't know. They were just an idiot. Like, there was no mental compatibility. There was no spiritual compatibility. This was not equally yoked. Spirit knew that. And Spirit saw that this person, and this could be a Cancer man that's dating a woman, right? Or was married to a woman, or in a relationship, a legally binding relationship, or whatever it is. Maybe it wasn't even a contract. Maybe that person lied and said they put you on the lease and they actually didn't. Or maybe they faked the marriage or something like that. Or y'all was pretending to be married. Something around that. Either way, the relationship, Spirit saw that this person was trying to spiritually attack you. Right? They may not have been, they were working for dark forces. Okay? And this individual is being outed, being exposed during this time. You could see in the next month or two that this individual, just paying attention. Cancers, you're going to start paying attention. That's what I'm predicting for you. In relationships that are dead. You're going to start seeing walking zombies. Like, oh, wow. This person is spiritually unyoked. This person is spiritually dead. How was I in a relationship with them? How was I? Listen, I'm a Scorpio moon in the house of Cancer. I came out of a past relationship just like this, where that individual was trying to pull me away from my faith. Every time I would try to read a book or go into my faith or study my spiritual practices, they would come in and interrupt me with sex or with something else, or with, you know, some type of vice that was opposite of what God was trying to get me to do. And maybe this isn't a spiritual thing. Maybe you individuals were just like emotionally not compatible. Just the compatibility was off, Cancer. Totally off. Totally off. And thank God God saved you from this relationship, because now you're in alignment with spirit. Now you're in direct flow to who you're really supposed to be with. Is this resonating? Comment below. I know it is, okay? I know it's resonating, okay? We have the Ace of Cups. You're getting new love coming in, Cancer, okay? In the next couple months, as you're seeing these relationships just dissipate and disappear, okay? Because first, Spirit had to show you their demonic ways. Spirit had to show you who you really were dealing with. Okay, because you were a little unbalanced yourself, and you had been partaking in the things that they were doing so much that you didn't really know that what you were doing wasn't really of God. You didn't recognize the distractions that this person was, oh, let's go out. Let's go get a drink. When you were trying to be, okay, you might have been trying to be celibate and they were trying to introduce you to sex. Like, all these different things, honey. I'm clocking it. I know I am. Either way, you're noticing all these people, because it may not just be one, it could be multiple different people. It could be two people in your life. You could be dating a Scorpio, you're dating a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or another Scorpio, like I said. You could have a Scorpio friend or a Capricorn friend or a Sagittarius friend who's just really been around you, but they say they're in your corner, but everything they do goes against what your religion tells you, or goes against how you operate. Okay, your goals, your trajectory, your plan. Okay, these individuals are not encouraging you to spend time with God. They're not encouraging you to read your Bible. They're not encouraging you to, tighten up on your spiritual practices. They're not encouraging you to fast. Okay, they're encouraging you to still do your pleasures. Okay, they could have made fun of your religious practices. They could have made fun of the occult. They could have made fun of your beliefs, okay? Either way, you're seeing very clearly that these friends, okay, these relationships that you had around you are not for you. They're actually dead and have been dead, and you keep reviving them with the Spirit of God, with the spirit of forgiveness, okay? And so thank God that you are waking up to this. Thank God that Spirit is getting you to see, so that now Spirit can usher in what was meant for you. Because what's meant for you will not weigh you down, okay? And these relationships were dragging you down energetically, Cancer. They were dragging you down. And now, look at this. We got the Twin Flame card, okay? You're about to meet your soulmate. You're about to marry your soulmate. Like I said, for the Cancers who were like, oh my goodness, I don't believe in marriage anymore. I don't believe in, like, love. Yeah, okay. Give it a couple months. Bob the Healer's predicting you're going to meet the person that you're really supposed to be with, and it's all going to feel easy. And this may have been someone that you already know, honey. Okay, you could have been talking to this person. This could be an Aries or a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm getting an Aries. Someone, or a Venus in Aries. Or a fire sign. Okay, or a Taurus. This is someone you could be marrying, or you thought of marrying. Okay, while you were, listen, this person is exactly opposite from the person that you just dated. Okay, if you were dating a Scorpio, you're going to go all the way to the other spectrum and date a Taurus. Okay, if you were dating someone who was dark and was the person you did drugs with and alcohol and was abusive and had all this demonic energy around them, you're finna go to a saint, honey. You're finna go to someone like me, a spiritual healer, honey. You're finna go to someone who's really connected with God, okay? And totally pull you out of the energy that you've been in. Save your soul, honey, okay? Yes, baby. What, honey? Go get it. Go get it. You just want my attention. That's all it's about. Oh, my goodness. That's a Cancer thing. Cancers love me, honey. All right, moving on. Leos. What is coming for my Leos? Predictions, psychic predictions for Leos. Oh, honey. Money. Honey. Honey. Money. Honey, money is falling. Honey. 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 Yes. You could be getting news, Leos, about some money coming in unexpectedly. And it's falling into your lap. Okay, honey? Someone was trying to block your money, honey. Someone, or, you know, here's the thing, Leos. You could be trying to block your money. Ooh. No, somebody was trying to block your money. And it didn't work because you're spiritually protected. And if you're not, you need to go ahead and get you some anointing oil, honey. Yeah, honey. They was trying to block your money, but you're the sun, honey. Everything you touch grows. Everything you touch grows, Leos, okay? You start off with $1, you're going to have 3, honey. You start off with $1, you're going to have 4, honey. And that's the thing, okay? Okay, you're going to be getting some money pretty soon. And Leos, you just need a plan. Think about what you want to do with the money, okay? Because it's going to be unexpected money. So you're not expecting it. That's what unexpected money is. So right now I'm asking you, Leos, to get a plan together on what you will do with this money that will surpass the next 3 weeks. Okay, make this money work for you for the next 3 weeks. Okay, like I said, you may be getting this amount, but you can triple that amount if you plan it well. Okay, if you plan it well, you can triple that amount. Okay, Leos. Also in business, okay, you could be starting off if you're running your own business or you're starting off fresh in your career. You could be starting off at the lowest level and quickly skyrocketing to the next 2-3 levels. Okay, you could be starting off with a few, selling a few products, and now you're getting a bunch of orders out of nowhere. Okay, so these are some things that are coming for Leos. Okay, so for the next 6 weeks, Leo, you really need next 6 days, 6 weeks, you really need to be getting your finances in order. Here's the 7 of Cups about. Don't fight over money, Leos. Okay, don't fight over monies. And if you don't know what to do, don't make a decision. Okay, wait till you intuitively know. Because there could be a lot of illusions on like where you should put your money, who you should pay back. Like some of my Leos may have some debts that they need to pay, right? You may need to like split half of that resource, pay some of your debts and then pay some of your responsibilities, or, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to know what to do with the money. So you need to have a plan. And like I said, do not argue over money, Leos. Don't do it. Don't take the bait. Don't argue over money, okay? Don't cry over money that you've lost, okay? Because as soon, and I personally experienced this as a Leo, this literally happened to me the other day. As soon as I had loaned someone some money, I looked at my account and I had some random money. So Spirit always gives back to you what you give to others, okay? Energetically, what you spend your money on will come to you a multitude. Listen, confirmations, not a coins. This is literally the card of having wealth, okay? Having everything you need. So Leos, you will have everything you need. So do not worry about your stability and your structure right now, okay? So maybe, what does that mean? 3 of coins in reverse. So when it comes to making choices around your structure, that's the message. When it comes to making choices around your structure, maybe wait. Like I don't want to tell somebody not to pay their rent, but I would just say, if there is a choice that you're getting ready to make with your finances and you don't know, wait it out. Okay? Because things may not be so clear for like another month. That's why I said for the next 6 weeks, you need to just plan out your finances, because you will have everything you need, all right? But Spirit doesn't want you in limbo and in confusion. Yes, Spirit wants you to be very clear on what you're about to do and the decisions that you make. And some of it may require research. Sorry, y'all, I'm a Leo myself, so I'm trying to get the message for myself, honey. Okay. Walk away from opportunities to make money with a bunch of pressure. Yes. Like, money comes to you easily, Leos. I could have swore I said that at some point. And it's going to literally come to you easily. This is the Emperor card. This is the Page of Pentacles, right? It comes to you easily. So don't cry over, oh, well, you know, you're supposed to pay me this, or you owe me this, or whatever. Because money is going to come to you so easily. Or don't be, you know, surprised if you spend a bill and you get money back randomly. Like, money comes to you easily and it multiplies. You get $1, you make back 3. That is the energy that you need to be in, and that is what's going to happen for my Leos. Okay? So, Leos, I'm predicting money coming from places that you didn't expect, and you are going to need to plan where you want this money to go, and don't make any decisions with that money until you know what you're going to do. And for those of you watching, okay? Honestly, anybody can watch these videos and pay attention to the energies that I'm saying, okay? Put it in a separate bank account. Don't touch it, shit. All right, we are moving on to Virgos. Yeah. I want y'all to see my dog is not wilding right now. And he's a Virgo, okay? Virgos, you've been asking for a lot of attention, honey, and I'm going to give it to you. 10 of Cups. Look, they're happy. Virgos are happy. Somebody been like, when is she going to get to Virgo? All right, Virgos, family dynamics is important for the next 10 weeks, okay? 6 weeks, you're going to be experiencing a lot of people from your past coming back, old childhood friends, old family members, maybe, because we're going into holiday season. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, you could be having relatives come in to see you. You could be having family. You could have a sibling coming to see you. You could have a high school sweetheart coming to see you. Either way, people are coming to see you, Virgo, and you're happy about it. So this is going to be a good jovial time for Virgos, okay? But Virgos are not really good with emotions, right? So how a Virgo gets prepared emotionally is they start cleaning, they start organizing. They find out somebody's coming in, and they're like, oh my God, I got the house ready. Because it's all about appearance and looks, not like Libra, but in I need to be in order. Things need to be in order before this person comes. So you could be having someone you like, possibly someone you dated in high school, or someone like a high school best friend or homie. I'm getting a man and a woman. How it applies, it applies. But this individual could be coming to see you and spend some time with you, and it's bringing a sense of nostalgia back for you. Okay? So get your home ready, Virgo, so you don't have to get ready. And stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Virgos, live by a checklist. I don't understand why you guys don't. Because you really your mind operates so chaotically that you have to get organized in order to be successful. That is your plight as a Virgo. Okay? My plight as a Leo is to give myself attention and stop trying to get it from other people. But you see me here on this platform, so am I doing a good job of it? Anywho. Virgos. I'm actually loving this deck. This deck is pretty nice. Ace of Cups comes out. What's up? Me and this deck is tapped in. What's happening? I actually personally etched this deck. Look at that. How cute is it? Alright. And this, I think, was the last deck that I etched because my decks were telling me, no. Stop inking us. Okay. Virgo. Yes. This is an individual. This is a masculine that's coming in to come see you, Virgo. This could be someone from high school. This could be a cousin. This could be, like I said, a relative. But I feel like there's some sexual undertones, so that's a whole other conversation, Virgo, that you need to figure out. This could be a Leo. This could be Sagittarius. This could be an Aquarius, even though that's not a fire sign. This could be also, this could be your boo. Honey, this could be your boo. Like I said, this could be a high school sweetheart. This could be a college sweetheart. This could be somebody that you used to talk to, Virgo, that's coming back to reminisce, and they want that old thing back, okay? They could be coming to stand up for themselves. Maybe there were some lies spilled about them, and that's what ended the relationship, or maybe relationship has been on hold or been in limbo for some time, and they're trying to come back and have, they're not really talking. They just want to be around you. Not been picking up on my dog. Come on, spirit. My spirit team be coming in with the proclamations, okay? Either way, this person is like wants your time. They want your energy. They want to be around you, Virgo. And you're just sitting pretty in your all white, honey, looking good. And for my Virgo men, you're coming back to an old flame, to an old family member that you really just love being around. Okay, you love their energy. You love how they motivate you and get you into a sense of like confidence, and they make you feel courageous. Okay, they help you stand up for yourself. This could have been a relative, like an auntie, or a mother figure, or like an older sibling, older sister that like really makes you feel confident, or they make you feel like, you know, this could have been the sisters that like whenever you got into some stuff at school, they was right there. You know, they was like, oh, now my brother, oh no, oh now my, you know, like they're that individual where they're very protective of you, and they taught you how to protect yourself. They might have even taught you how to fight, honey. They might have showed you how to put your deuce up, honey. Okay. But either way, Virgo, you are getting information about their coming in, and or maybe you're communicating with them about the limbo in the relationship. But either way, there's going to be some developments. My advice for you is to not be defensive when you have this conversation. This person really just wants to be around you. This person really just wants to, you know, protect your energy, though. Don't let nobody siphon your energy, Virgo. Yeah. And this person could have betrayed you. And they know they betrayed you. But you're over it, you know? And if you're not, Virgo, don't take this person back. Because one thing about Virgos, honey, the one thing about a Virgo is if they ain't messing with you no more, they're going to make you feel it. They're going to make you feel it in every comment, every dagger that they send your way, okay? Every evil eye. So, Virgo, if you're not ready to forgive them, maybe you should hold the conversation off, you know? But prepare your energy, prepare your home for guests, okay? All right, moving on. And you could be waiting for them, too. Like, once you get the message, you're like, oh, they're coming. You know? Have hope that the conversation is going to go well, that it won't go bad. All right. Libra. Ooh. Libra, I feel like some things are getting exposed about you. What did I say? 9 of Wands. And you're being very defensive about it. Some things are getting exposed about you, and you're feeling very defensive about it. Okay? And these are people that love you. Shit, it could be me exposing your ass. But I love my Libras. But I will not love you and let you lie. That won't happen on my clock. It just won't. And Libras are known for lying. Okay? And for my Libra men, I feel like, you know, you are learning these things about yourself, that you can tell a little fib, you know, and you're becoming more mature emotionally. You're no longer manipulating people with lies and deception, okay? You're actually showing up in the harmonious energy that God has commissioned you to have. Praise the Lord, okay? And so, yeah, you were defensive at first. Okay, you might have watched some Bob the Healer readings, honey. Yeah, you were defensive at first. But you're like, baby, this truth is helping me heal, okay? This truth, you know, your homeboys might have told you, like, look, yeah, you do be lying, or, you know, your family, you know, I'm feeling like your friends may have caught you in a lie or caught you up in some things, or, you know, maybe you was with the side hoe and you're supposed to be at home and they called your homeboy, and your homeboy accidentally ratted you out and didn't try, like something like that. Either way, Libra, you learned your lesson and learned, oh, if I wasn't lying, I wouldn't be in these circumstances. That simple. Let me stop deflecting on everybody else and start being honest. And if not, if this story is resonating and it hasn't happened, here's your cue to stop lying. And Libra, and not admitting the truth and just like scapegoating or skating over it like it didn't happen, it's still a lie. Just be honest, be forthcoming, admit what it is that you've been doing, behind closed doors so nobody has to go open those doors. It's that simple. Baby, it's that simple. Okay? And once you do that, watch how your spirit levels up. Watch how spirit levels you up. Because spirit cannot trust a liar. Because if you lie, you'll steal, you'll cheat, and all that other stuff. And that's what happens with you, Libra. You start doing one bad thing, and then it leads down a rabbit hole. Now you on drugs. Now you doing a bunch of different stuff. Now you scamming people. Come on now. Don't do that. I'm telling you, Libras never get away with stuff. They don't. Because it is your karmic justice that everything you do will come back to you. Same thing with Scorpios. Scorpios have to learn to be in touch with their shadow and be comfortable with their shadow. You can learn from that, Libra. So that when their shadow comes in front of them, it's like, oh, I knew that. Libra, people expose you and you like, immediately become defensive. You immediately like, I didn't say that. Somebody I know is watching this. I'm telling you. I know you. I'm spot on. Bobby knowing. Okay? Just walk in your truth, honey. Just walk in your truth. When you stop lying, life gets easier. I'm telling you. When you don't have to lie, life gets so much easier. You don't have to carry around the weight of shame and guilt. And oh, I forgot I lied about that. Oh, I gotta continue the story. It's like Libras make up a whole story about stuff, and it'll never be true. It's always grounded in some fable shit. When really they could just be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like Libras, we don't come to you because you lie. We come to you because you look good. And that's where it starts. Listen, I don't even really need to finish this reading. Libras, point blank period. You keep going down the road that you're going down, you're gonna meet the devil. Because that's the only person that can use you is the devil. Because the devil is the top supreme liar. Okay? The devil will promise you a bunch of shit that he will never come through on. Or he will, but there's always a catch. Honey, there's always a catch with the enemy. There's always a catch with the enemy and you get caught. And then you pray for forgiveness. Libra, don't be asking for forgiveness. Just do right and good in the Lord's sight and it will go well with you, honey. It will go well with you, honey. All right. So that's my prediction for Libras. Things that I've always been telling y'all. You lie, you're going to get caught. You tell the truth and expose yourself. Spirit will lift you up and put you on a higher ground, okay? Especially for my Libras that are in the law, okay? You do right by God and your legal career will continue to go up. You do wrong by God, and yes, you'll go up, but then at that point where you're at your highest point is when Spirit will wipe it out, clear it out, clear it up, and clear up every rumor as fact. Wait for the confirmation. Okay. Let's move on. Is that the last sign? That is. That's the last sign, honey. All right. What predictions is happening in the collective? I know my neighbors be listening in like, what is she talking about? All right, I have been predicting this. Depression, anxiety for the collective is something that we are going to be seeing. Us being caged up in the house. Child. Okay, parties are going to be no longer a thing. Celebrations, public events. People 3 or more. We're walking into what you all know we're walking into. Okay? For the next 3 months, we are going to be seeing, for the next 9 weeks. How many weeks is 3 months? 4. Yeah, pretty much 3 months. Yeah. Come on now. Spirit don't be lying. Okay. Ooh. For the next, and we can start seeing these happen in the next week, right? By next week, we're going to be seeing this isolation in the collective. Globally, it's not just going to be in the U.S. It's going to be globally. We are going to see a shutdown of like being outside. Being outside is done. Okay. People sharing like any type of like, yeah, honey. Any type of where you can share a liquid or share saliva, something in the saliva. We can see something happening in the saliva, like drinks are becoming, which this actually just happened to me last week where I was sick and I'm still getting over it. But we could be seeing some things happen where there is, and I'm speaking in code so I don't get flagged, because this is going to happen, y'all, because I have psychic abilities, and I'm glad Spirit put this at the end of the video so I know where to screen record, Sean. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing a lot of people in the house not able to go out and do the things that we've normally been able to do, mainly because of something with the saliva, something with DNA, or like swapping of spit, like contamination. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, we can't share drinks. We can't, like there's a viral disease going around or something like that in the collective that's killing people. Like, no joke. It's really crazy. Fill in the blank, okay? We are going to be seeing kind of like not a dark winter, but like a cold winter. A blue winter is what I would call it. Where a lot of people are going through depression, isolation, anxiety. We're going to see a rise in anxiety and depression statistically. And alcoholism, surprisingly, may be the culprit, or like being pulled back. Like, there may be an issue with the borders and alcohol. There could be an alcohol drought, which, Lord Jesus, if you take away alcohol to Americans, what will happen? There could be a contamination in the alcohol. Boom, that's what it is. Who the hell is doing firecrackers right now? What? That was spirit. Like, anyways, there could be contamination in the drinks, in the water. Ooh, that's what it is. Contamination in the water, in the drinks, and the alcohol. And all of it's coming up, right? We could be seeing people puking, vomiting. It could literally be a collective thing where we are noticing a huge shift, where people are getting sick out of nowhere. And they're like, oh, shut it down, shut down the borders, shut everything down. Sound familiar? Okay. And this is going to be happening when it's cold outside, when it's like snowing in most parts, in most regions of the world. Yes, it'll be cold, so it's coming quickly. It's not going to be like a regular cold. It's going to be where it's a viral disease or something, where it happens through saliva, so through the mouth. And that's why it's like 3 or more people cannot be around each other. We could be seeing a lot of conflict over where money is going in the election or post-election. We're going to be seeing a lot of like what people were fighting over in that time period, during this time period. As we move forward, we're going to start seeing people see where the money is going, honey. We're going to actually see where the money is going. Maybe people are going to have issues with paying for the war, because we are paying for the war with our tax dollars, honey. Ooh, child. Yes. So people are going to start seeing these public institutions. Okay, there's going to be a discrepancy around pay. Okay, as things are happening in the collective, people are getting sick. We're noticing the increase of anxiety and depression. We are going to start. Ooh, honey, I'm going to be good. Thank you, Jesus. We are going to start seeing those who work for the enemy and who don't. Okay, we're going to start seeing corporations clearly show that they have been scamming their employees and scamming their customers. Bob the Hiller said it, okay? Large corporations, very, very large corporations are scamming their customers, okay? And Amazon, honey, is scamming their customers. And a lot of these corporations that we saw rise to the top during that time period years ago are now going to be getting a lot of public discourse around it. We could be seeing some things come back around. Like, there's going to be like a fight between the spiritual community and the physical. Spiritual and the physical. Okay? Because a lot of things are not going to be clear for the collective, because everything is happening spiritual. Again, confirmations. Everything is happening in the spirit realm right now. So people are not really seeing with their physical eyes what it is that, how the collective is not being protected, right? That we're literally being harvested. Our energies are being harvested. That's why we're so drained. These commitments, these contracts, these agreements that we're in are demonic. These corporations that we serve, demonic. Like, these institutions the government demonic. Like, all of this stuff is about to be exposed, but we are only going to be seeing it slowly. Okay, we're going to be seeing it in the next coming months. And for those of us who have already known, this is nothing new. Well, yeah, it is. There's some things that are going to happen in the news that will surprise even me. Okay, and I'm a Scorpio moon, honey. Nothing really gets past me. But it's really to protect us. Things in the past that we did not see. Yes, honey. Things in the past that we did not see around these companies, honey. Around these businesses. Okay. When it comes to like taxes, everything. Things that we didn't see are going to be coming out and very clear around what's happening with the collective's money. These are things that people are really upset about, okay? As we're going into a time period where people are not going to be financially the best, or maybe that's the misconception. Maybe that's the misconception. That if you do it the traditional way, that you make more money. If you go the route that, and that's what's going to be changing. Tradition is changing in America, specifically. Institutions are changing. With all of this public media and people in a frenzy over their money, over the health, the state of the health, healthcare is going to be a huge thing in the coming months, okay? Things that we could not see that were going wrong in our healthcare with our taxes, okay? And these companies that we're working for, you make more money as an entrepreneur than you do working for these companies, and they did not tell you that, okay? There's a lot that's happening in our government that's not being clear right now. A lot that has happened in the past, okay? Information that has been kept from the people because of the conflict and quotas, certain quotas that these people had to meet in order to appease the public masses. These things are coming back. Things from the past, decisions from the past are coming back. And it's like, you know what? Glad I made that decision for some of you. And for some of you, you're going to now have to be in the driver's seat of your life and no longer trust the government to tell you what is good, because that is something that will be exposed, that most Americans, most people don't actually rule and run their lives. They do what they're told. The sheep, the herding, okay? That has been said many times, okay? And the better you know, the further you will go, honey. Google that word. Yeah, they want to keep us poor. They want, what they're doing to the collective is setting people up. While the higher ups, like, did I not say this is like the spirit versus the physical? Okay? The poor and the rich. I could have swore I said that. One of these readings I just did, I said something about the poor versus the rich. Clock me, please. That's what they're doing. They're setting up so that we are sick and we're poor. Scratch that. So y'all are sick and poor and such in a low vibrational energy that you are not paying attention to what they're really doing, what they're really gearing up to do. They're not feeding us real food. So at this point, the collective will be frail, depressed, anxious, and poor. And upheaval about all this happening around us, as those with are making their bunkers, they're figuring out what they're about to do for doomsday. Listen, there's some things that are happening that are coming out, honey. Yes, the sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, we are going to be walking into a huge war. And it's going to be a spiritual war, honey. It is going to be a spiritual war. The war on drugs is what I'm hearing as well, too. But we're going to be, there's going to be a lot happening. Get your homes ready. Not to scare anyone. Get your homes ready. Get your spirit ready, more importantly. Get your body ready. Take care of your body. Cook your own food. Nurture yourself. Build your own garden. Because things are changing in the government. Lies are being exposed. And things we never thought we would see, we are going to be seeing. And that is a live report with Bob the Healer. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.